Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Lorna Carter from Lorna Carter's Creations, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. And I can't believe we've made it this week. This time last week I was panicking because I couldn't get on, but we got a video done in the end when Facebook was down. So we're here. So hello and welcome. If you're out there, just pop a comment on, say hi, say where you're from, if you don't know me, that is. And I will try and reply to my comments as we go. If not, it will be at the end when we've finished. Hi, Lids. Right, so this week, this is what we're going to be creating. A Christmas card. It is coming up to Christmas quick. So we're gonna have a go at making this one. This one is an arrow fold card. So as you can see, that's where it gets the arrow fold name. So we've used the Christmas season bundle to create this, and I was playing last night trying to organise it, and I kept thinking, oh, I don't know if that's too much, but I asked the boss and he said no, it's very nice. So we thought we'd give it a whirl. I don't know if I'm in the dark at all, just bear with me, I'm just trying to sort my lighting out just while we're hello. Right, so this is what we're going to be making. So we're using a base card of real red, and the DSP we're using slightly different, very similar colours. And just let me, I've got everything everywhere tonight. So we're going with this one, and this is from Heartwarming Hugs, so this is the real red. And then we're using this one, which is from the Peaceful, it was what was in the celebration, and it is Peaceful Prints, and that's garden green. So that's what we're going to be using. So put those to one side. I'll just quickly show you in the catalogue. So this is a mini catalogue, and it's the Christmas season photopolymer stamp set, and we're using the bundle, so that includes the dies, the seasonal label dies, and they are these ones. So you've got some lovely labels to cut out and for your sentiments, and then we've got all sorts of leaves, your holly, your berries, for the stamps. So the stamp set is this one, and we're going to be using, we're not using the holly. There's a couple of them we're not using, but I've gone ahead and I've die cut a load because I didn't want to bore you die cutting everything. Hi Johnny and Joe, I'm not sure which one it is. So yeah, this is what we're going to be using. So let's get started. So we have base card of real red, and this is half an A4, so this is 21 centimetres by 14.8 centimetres, and we've scored it in half on the landscape side at 10.5. So I've got the base bit done. I'm just going to burnish our fold that way. So that is what we're going to start with. So we next need, if I put that up there in the corner, see what we're doing. So next I'm going to cut our designer series paper. So we want 2 pieces, and we are cutting them as a layer. So on that size we need 10 by 14.3. So we'll go, I'll do it that way. So on both, it's both colours. So we want 10 by 14.3. So that's one. And then we'll go in 10 by 14.3. Helps if you get the blade and not the scoring tool. Right. So that, just put the trimmer to one side. We're going to be using that again in a second. So what we're going to do, so to get this arrow fold, we need to do some measuring and scoring. And bring it down so you can see. So I'll just go through how we get this fold. So you'll need a pencil and a ruler. And what we're going to do, you have it in landscape mode, but I'm just going to open that out. So landscape mode, and then we're going to do mark halfway. So this is 14.8, so that's 7.4. So we're just going to mark the centre like so. I don't know if you can see that or not. I've just marked the centre. So next what we're going to do is, if I do it this way, so we're going to just mark half down each side. So if I turn that like that, and so we want 5.25, so just about like that, and same again this side, 5.25. So we've now, if I bring that up, we now have a mark down the bottom and a mark at each side, like so. Okie dokie. Right, so we need to do some scoring next. So if we bring our trimmer and scoring tool back in. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the scoring tool, we're going to score from that edge to our centre mark, and we're going to do that side and then that to that side. Then what we're going to do is from the halfway down each side mark, we're going to score from that mark to the centre mark. Same with this one, that mark to the centre mark. So to do this, in the blade tray, we're going to put that fold against that. Just let me get it. I have to move it down a bit. I hope you can see that all right. So we've got the edge of the card and on the fold in line with the tray for the blade and at the bottom. Right, so let's get rid of the blade because we're not going to cut, we're actually going to score. So we're just going to just score like so, and then we're going to do it in the opposite direction on the other side. That's like so, and score. So now, if you can see, we have a V. Okay. So next, we're going to take the mark that is halfway down, and we're going to put that on the blade tray. So it there, and then down to the middle again. So a scoring blade. So we're down to there, and then we're going to do the same at this side. And like so. Right, so I can put that away. Oh no, I can't put that away yet. We need it. So if you can see, we have 2 lots of score lines down each side. That is the start. Right, I'm just going to put that to one side, and we're just going to cut our designer series paper. And with this, with these 2 pieces, we could actually make another card. So we're going to do the same, and we're just going to score. We're just going to mark the halfway mark. This is 14.3. So we are 7.15. So that one's marked. Same with this one. This will be the same. So 14.3, 7.15. So both marked. Now what we're going to do with these, with both of them, just the same. From that mark in the centre, we're going to cut diagonally to the corner, and we're going to do that on both sheets. So let me show you. I'll show you the green one first. So hopefully you can see me okay. So corner on the tray, on the blade tray, and the mark that I've marked halfway there. I'm going to put that down. This time, I've just moved it. This time we need the cutting blade, so we're just going to cut up. We've got one piece there. We're going to do the same at this side. So if you line them, the point up in the blade tray. Now with this, we're going, it's like a corner to a point. So we're going to drop the blade in halfway down. Reason for this is because if we went from the top, go through the point, it could damage the paper, the card. So we're going to drop it in halfway. We're going to go one way and the other, and you don't get any, it's fine, you don't get any like ripples. So that's one cut. Same with this one. Seeing where my mark is at the bottom. So if you line that up in that blade tray, and I cut from the bottom because it's a straight piece rather than a point. but this way we're going to go in with the blade halfway up and down. So now we have that already. Right, I can now put that away. So I can see quite a lot of comments going on. Thank you very much for my they're nice and bright, my nails. They're ready for doing again. Oh dear. You always end up tearing it, lid. Oh dear. You just bring it to work and we'll have a look. See if we can get the knack for you right. But if you cut in like a point to point, always drop the blade in halfway, and it doesn't give you the ruffle or the tear at the beginning, because I've had that happen to me before. So right, so next we need to choose which colour goes where. So I do actually quite like the green at the bottom, so we're going to have the green at the bottom. So I'm just going to get rid of that. This is where we can use this on another same style card. So I'll put that to one side, and then I shall get rid of these two because I want the red in the middle. So I'll just put those to one side. So we're going to have the red like so, and then we will have the green underneath like so. So we can put them to one side. That's all done, prepared. So what we need to do now is to fold our arrowhead, our teeth into gear, arrow fold card. So we'll fold it. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so that's the next bit. Right, so where we have scored, we are just going to burnish like so. So that one is like that. That one like so. And then the bottom one we are going to fold in the opposite direction. Like so. So what we're going to do with this is that piece is going to fold under, and then this piece is going to fold back. Just let me burnish that so we can get the, it says I don't want to play. It will go in. There we go. So that is what we've got. So once we've sorted it out and burnished and got it to fold flat, that bit just does not want to play this evening. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. So that's how you get your arrow fold. It is quite simple. So what we're going to do, we're going to put some glue it down so it's secured. So we're going to do it with wet glue. Just bear with me. That's it. So we need to put some glue on there to stick that down. So this is on this longer arrow or triangle. So we're going to fold that down. Make sure it's stuck firm. I'll do this side. Stick that one down. And then we're going to stick this piece down, but we don't want glue on all of it, because as you can see, this piece is showing. So you can either make a mark, I've got a rough idea where I'm going, but I've got a mark. And we're just going to stick that piece down. Okay, so it's like that. And then, I mean, you could actually do that and pop it like so. So we'll get that stuck down. Okay. So that is the base of our card. So on this one, I've changed the colour a little bit because I'm using a very vanilla tonight. So we need a piece of very vanilla to go in there. So I'm just going to cut that. I forgot about that piece. Just let me put my lid on there. So I'll get my trimmer out again. And I have a piece here to cut. So we need 10 centimetres by 14.3. That one can go to one side. Right, that is done with that now. And what we're going to do is that piece is going to layer on there like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to glue the two green pieces to either side, and then I will do it in a second, and then that will come down like so. So we'll do that now. Get these pieces glued on. So we're going to pop that on there like so. And then the other side. So just make sure that meets in the middle. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Just get my bone folders to make sure it's all stuck down. So that is going to go in there like so. Okay, so before I stick this down, I'm going to make I'll do my sentiment in the middle. And on this one we did "It's the most wonderful time of the year," so I think we might go with the same sentiment. And that is from the Holly Jolly Wishes Cling Stamp set. So it's the most wonderful time of the year. Shall we go? No, we'll go with it's the most wonderful time of the year. I do like that one. Which is there. Just mount that onto a block. So I want to try and get this as level as possible. Right, so we're going to go in with real red. This is where I don't get it level. So tap, 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 tap. And just place down. Oh, it's a little bit wonky, but no, it's fine. It does read okay. I'll just clean my stamp. There we go. So we're going to put that in there. So a bit of wet glue again. Like so. And then just get the bone folder. Just to put a bit of weight on. So that is what we've got at the moment. Okay, so what we need to do next is our piece of designer series paper. We're going to stick on like so. Pop that down. Make sure we've got a bit of a border. There we go. So that is what we've got so far. So now we need to do some decorating. So with this, we've got 5 pine cones that I've stamped and die cut. We've got 4 lots of berries. We've got 4 of these sets of leaves. We've got 2 different leaves down the bottom, and then that's decided it wants to come unstuck. And this is what we had in the celebration. I think it's bedazzling paper, so we've got a bit of that just to give it a bit of bling. So this is what we're going to do next. So I've prepared, as I said, I've done some. So we've got some of these leaves. I'm going to show you how I got this dark green effect, because there's it's a 2-step stamp set for that bit. We've got the 2 longer leaves. I have punched out using I think is it the Sprig Punch, I believe. 4, they're all stuck together now. 4 sprigs. We have 4 lots of berries. I will show you how I did those as well. So we're needing 5 pine cones. I've only got 4 there because I'm going to show you how we do them, how we stamp them. That's 2 stages. So I've already done the base colour on this leaf, and I was just going to show you which stamp we use to do the second lot of stamping. And where's my thing? Right, so that is the base stamp should I say. This one here is what we're going to do in we're going to stamp in garden green. So we've stamped in old olive, and it was a 2nd generation stamp, so we've stamped off and then stamped on, so it's that little bit paler. And then we've gone in garden green full strength and stamped that, so it's like a 2-tone. So I'll show you what to do with that bit. So I've done the old olive bit, stamped off, stamped on, and we'll get the garden green. So we're just going to ink up, and then because it's a photopolymer, just let me stand up because I'll not get it right. You can just about see. Doesn't matter if you don't get it quite right. Place it down, and that gives you, see, it's not quite right, but it's fine. Nothing's perfect. So that is done like so. And the pine cone, we use that on there. So we use 2 colours for the pine cone. We have the base, which is done in crumb cake, and the darker colour, darker brown, is soft suede. So I'll just get those out just to show you, because we'll die cut. So I've got crumb cake, soft suede. I'm hoping it'll just go on there. So the base one is the bigger stamp, and we're just going to go in. Let me just move that out of the way. We're just going to go in and stamp down like so. That is the base. And then we're going to go in with soft suede. Once again, photopolymer, so you can just sort of see through. And you just got to line it up. I always line it up at the bottom and the top. Stamp down. And there you go. That is your pine cone. Just quite a simple but very effective set of stamps, these. Right, we'll get our mini cut and emboss. We're going to die cut that out because we need that. We don't need that one because I've got all those. So we'll pop him in, and I just need my, there's 2 pine cones in the set. There's a larger one and a smaller one, and it's just the smaller one we need to cut out. And we're just going to line that die up. What I'm going to do is just get some low tack tape just to hold it in place. Like so. Got a cat out. Can't have anything in this house without a cat out. And then just put my machine away. And so there is our pine cone. Yes, lids, kitty glitter. I've forgotten about that. Oh dear. We're just crazy. I'm a crazy cat lady. And my cats do craft with me. They come and sit on my desk. But when I'm filming, they're banished. Right. So now we need to start popping down where we want our leaves and things. So I'm just going to pop just roughly, just so we've got an idea where we're going to put things. So it's just a matter of placing down. Got two there. Placing down where you want them to go. Just trying to look at that other one. Because we're in the centre, we have two pine cones. So it just needs to be just a matter of playing to get them in the right place, where you're happy with them. But we don't want to go below the card, obviously. So if we got something, so something like that at the bottom. So we'll get that glued down and it's done with. Used to be a crazy cat lady. Oh, 12 Persians. Oh, wow. Oh, that's lovely. 16 springers. Oh, crikey. You have your hands full. Shouts that. Oh, crikey. You definitely got your hands full. I thought it was bad with several cats. Oh, bless. I won't be without me animals. We used to have a crazy Labrador, but we lost him a couple of years ago. Bless. He was a good lad, our Bailey was. So, right. We're just going to pop some wet glue on the back and also get it started. That's it. Then I get too much on. And we're just going to place wherever you think, whatever you're happy with. So like so. Okay. Then we'll go in. I'm not putting glue right to the very tips of it, of the ends of the leaves. I'm just putting it at the bottom, because then it'll sort of just raise up that side. And then like that. Like so. something like that. Then I think I'm going to put those down next. Crikey, I can't get over 16 springers. Oh, Shaz, crikey. Do you actually breed them then? Or are they just all pets as such? So a little bit of glue at the bottom. Do it like so. And then, oops. A little bit of glue there, and then we can just feed these in, like so. And then this side. Just put a bit of pressure on. Oh, bless. So with rescue dogs, that's fabulous. You must be one very busy person. Right, I've forgotten to put my sparklers in. So let me. So I'm just going to put some glue on there. And just pop that in underneath. Like so, and then this side. Just to go in like so. Just to give it that little bit of bling. Okay, so we now want to sort the front out. So we've got some greenery both sides. We've also got the berries. Just going to lay them out just to with a bit of sparkle. So we've got a rough idea what we're doing there. And then we'll sort those out like so. And yet again, we do not want to go below the bottom of the card. Right, so we know what we're doing with those. What I will do before I stick these front pieces on is do the sentiment. Now I was thinking about doing different sentiment Let me find. So on this one, I used that die for that tag. I'm just wondering if I could get I think we might struggle. Just move that down a bit. Not sure. Let's have a look. I was going to go in with that stamp set on that one. Let's go for it. We can always change it. Let's go for it. Just something slightly different. So this sentiment, friends like you make this season special. And we want a piece of very vanilla, so that would go on there. So we're going to go in with real red again. Slight tap it into the centre. There we go. Just clean my stamp. And I'm going to die cut that out like so. So I'll just do that. And we'll do it on the mini machine. It will go through the mini. So just to hold it in place yet again, I'll just put some low tack tape on it. Just feed it through. So that is what we've got. So then, like I did on this one, I'm just going to use some of the greenery, some of the stamps, just to put a little bit of foliage round. What have I done with my stamp set? Just get me a piece of scrap paper. Right, so I'm using my piercing mat, stamping mat, because these are photopolymer. We haven't got any cushion, so this just gives us a cushion to do a nice finish. And we're just going to use this stamp set here just to give us a little bit of foliage round. We're going to go in with garden green again, but we're going to stamp off so we have second generation. So we're just, I don't know whether to just go in like so. Just so it just gives it that little bit, just something different. I'm going to go in. Just like that. Go in there. So that's what we've got. Shut my ink pad up. Clean my stamp. Can move those out of the way. So let's just have a look at placement of these again. So we're going to have that like that. And then something like that. A bit of bling up there. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to go in and put these leaves. I'm going to do just the same. A little bit of wet glue at the bottom. Might even just go a bit further out. What I am going to do, I'm going to pop that in place. I'm going to pop the sentiment on some dimensionals. Right, so just go in an eyeball. That. There we go. So just make sure we can pop that up like that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're all right. We're okay. That's it. So it's just a matter of placing them wherever you're happy. A bit further up. Yeah. Pop those on there. You will stick. Not sticking to me. Right. So if we pop those up like so. I'm sorry if I'm quiet, I'm concentrating, terrible. So we'll pop that one just on like that. Excuse me. Oh, we're not doing bad for time. Nearly been an hour. And then we're going to pop that one like so. And then that one like that. And then we've just got the little berries just to feed in where I can. Just a little bit of wet glue. And we're just gonna feed in like that. And then right, so just hold that down just so it dries. There we go. So this is the card. We haven't quite finished yet. That is the card. You open it up and there you can write your sentiment. So that is the card, but we can't have a card without an envelope. I just forgot to get them out earlier. Got stuff all over my desk. So we have a very vanilla envelope to match the colour of the card. And then I'm just gonna get shall we go so we've got Old Olive and Garden Green. Just get a scrap of paper and I've lost me. What's done with my other? Aha, put it away. That's why. Just get my stamps sorted. We can't not decorate the envelope. It's got to be decorated. Right. Bring my piercing mat in. So with Old Olive, we're going to do the big. I'm just going to stamp off. Stamp on. And then the second stage, I'm just going to have to stand up to make sure. Like so. Do it once more. So we stamp off. Stamp on. Like so. Garden green. Same thing again. Try and match up as best you can. So we've got a bit of greenery. And then I'm going to go in with the like little, I don't know, evergreen, whatever. I'm just going to just so we've got a bit of variant. One more. Okay, so we've got a bit of foliage, and I'm going to put some berries in the corner. In fact, I'm not going to use the berries. I'm going to use this stamp. Thank you. Never seen a card done like it before. Oh, you're very welcome. We like to do something different. So just going to have some berries. Just to brighten it up. Just get rid of my ink pads because otherwise I'll have my fingers in them. Tidy my desk. Okay, so that's the one we did previously. This is the one we've just made. So that's using the Very Vanilla. And that's the inside for you to write on. An envelope to match. So that will go in like that. I don't know if it'd be suitable. It would be alright for posting. It's not got that much dimension. And then I'll have to do an envelope for that. I haven't. This one's done with basic white, so I'm waiting for my envelopes to come because I've run out of basic white ones. Thanks, lids. So just something different, something unusual, and something ready for Christmas. Right, so that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. I've really enjoyed it. Hope you have too. If anybody's watching on catch up, thank you very much. I shall upload this to YouTube, and it'll be on my YouTube channel possibly tomorrow now. So but yeah, and I'll put a description of everything I've used, measurements, so if anybody wants to have a go at making one, and if anybody's interested in buying any of the products, please don't hesitate to go over to my my shop. So, but thank you very much. We haven't done bad, it's just gone 9 o'clock. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, lids. Bye.